Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a practice that's perfect. It's an evening practice, perfect for doing right before you are going to sleep. Just stretching out our hips and our hamstrings a little bit, so in case sometimes people get leg cramps, just to stretch them out so you can have a better night's sleep. You might want a block or two to use in the practice, and we will be using a strap or equivalent. So gather up those props and join me in mountain pose at the top of your mat. Come to the top of the mat in mountain pose. Feet are about hip distance apart. Inhale your arms up. Exhale as you bend your knees to dive forward. Bring your hands to your shins to lengthen. Plant those hands down and step back into your plank. Maybe drop to your knees, hug the elbows in as you slowly lower down. Roll the shoulders back, elbows in. Maybe it's a baby cobra, or maybe you press into your palms and come up a little bit higher. Release down. Press back to child's pose. Come into downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, knees up, push back. Tilt that tailbone up. Lengthen the spine, and let's pedal out our dog. So bend one knee and straighten the other heel. You want to push that heel as close to the mat as you can and really feel a stretch through the calf. And then see if you can bend that left knee. So I've bent my right knee deeply. Bend your left knee without lifting the heel off the mat, just to deepen that calf stretch. And breathe. So it's a tiny micro bend. And then we're going to switch. Bending the left knee deeply, press the right foot towards the mat. It doesn't have to touch, just towards the mat. You'll feel a stretch through your calf. And then to go deeper, you slightly bend that right knee without allowing the heel to come away from the mat. And breathe. And then slowly pedal out that dog. Slowly switching. We're going to walk ourselves up to the top of our mat, to our forward fold. Take your feet about hip distance apart. Let's come into a ragdoll. Bend the knees, lay the chest on the thighs, fold the arms. And we just let everything dangle. Upper body's loose, relax. You're not lifting your head up to look anywhere. You could nod it yes, you could nod it no. It's just dangling. Keeping chest and thighs connected, so bend your knees as deep as you need to. Deepen your breath. Placing your hands on the inside of your right foot and step the left leg way back. We're going to come into a lizard lunge. So you want to bend into that right knee and then maybe lower the left knee down. So we want to open into our hips. You can walk this right foot over to the right side of the mat. You can stay on your hands, or you could maybe grab a block and lower your forearms onto a block. Or if it's available to you, forearms to the mat. If you can, flex your toes away from the mat and roll onto the baby toe side of your foot if that feels comfortable. And maybe sway a little side to side. Again, we're just trying to stretch out the hips, preparing ourselves for sleep. Slowly deepen the breath. And then bring yourself up onto your hands, plant your right foot down, and maybe bend that left knee. Drawing the belly in, maybe reach back, with your right arm. So we twist and maybe we grab the foot and gently bring the foot towards the buttocks to stretch out the thigh. You can lean back, lift your heart up, a little bit of a back bend. Slowing down the pace of the breath. Slowly release the hand. Bring yourself back. And then we're just going to start to straighten. And you might want to take your blocks with you. And we're going to straighten that front leg into our half split here. My leg is a little wider because of the lizard lunge we just did, and that's fine. And we're going to flex those toes towards the ceiling, lengthen up, maybe fold from the crease of the hip, and you could just look down. Or some of you might bow all the way down, so stretching out the hamstrings. Lengthen the spine, bend into the front knee. Plant your hands down, step your back foot forward. Forward fold. And then let's take the right leg and step it back. Heel toe your foot to the left. So we come into our lizard lunge on this side. Lower the knee, uncurl the toes. You decide where you want your hands. On the mat, forearms on blocks or forearms on the mat. Maybe you're flexing the toes and rolling onto the baby toe side. And maybe we're swaying a little side to side. We want to slow down the pace of the breath. So take long, slow, deep breaths in and out. We're just winding down our day. Slowly coming back up, planting your foot down, belly is in. Maybe you're going to bend that right knee, and that might be it. Just bend the knee, bring the foot towards the buttocks, get the stretch there. Or leading with the left arm, a big circle. Maybe you could grab the foot and gently bring it in a little closer. You could try lifting the heart up and leaning back so you get a little back bend. Deeply breathe. Slowly releasing. Again, maybe you want to grab those blocks just to raise the ground up. As we start to straighten the front leg, flex those toes up. Lengthen over the leg, tuck the chin in. Lengthening up, bend into your front knee, and then we're going to bring this front leg back, and we're going to come onto our backs, and we're going to make sure our strap is nice and close to us. So we're going to lay down onto our backs. You can have a little pillow behind your head. Let's grab the strap and wrap it around the right foot. Lift the heel up, pull the toes towards you, and gently stretch the back of the leg a little bit more. So sometimes maybe with sleep, people can get little cramps in their legs. So let's just stretch them out. Nothing too forceful. We always want to be kind. I'm going to grab the strap in the right hand and allow the leg to come out to the right, but continue to pull it up. And then you might let the left knee come out to the left. So feel a stretch for your inner thigh. Again, keep that connection with the deep breath. Bringing the legs up through center, grab the strap in the left hand, extend the right arm out, extend the left leg out. And we're going to start across the leg slowly over the body, and you might pause anywhere along the way, or you might go into a twist, keep both shoulders on the mat, maybe look over your right shoulder. You might even try turning your right toes to face the floor there. And then very slowly, let's bring ourselves back up to center. And then let's just press the left foot into the strap and lower the right knee down. So heel up, toes towards you. Deeply breathe and soften as much as you can. Slowly allowing the leg to come out to the left as you pull it up, and maybe the knee comes out to the right. Slowly bring everything up through center, grabbing the strap in the right hand. Extend the left arm out and stretch the right leg out. Slowly cross the leg over the body. Go slow, feel every movement. Maybe you want to pause somewhere and take in a breath or two, and then maybe move on, or maybe you just want to hold in that one spot. Eventually going into a twist, keeping your left shoulder down, maybe even turning the toes to point to the floor. Slowly bring it all the way back up. And let's release the strap. Let's bend our knees, feet on the mat. Let's take our right foot, flex it, right ankle over the left thigh. Draw the belly in. You could hold here, or you could lift the left foot off the mat and thread your hands or a strap around your left thigh as you pull it towards you. Or if it's available to you, wrap your hands or strap around your shin. Just more a little release for the hips. Slowly release, uncross. Left foot flex, left ankle over the right thigh. Belly is drawn in, stay here, or lift the foot up. Thread the hands or a strap around the thigh or even the shins. Nice deep breaths. Each exhalation, just soften, let some tension go. And then we're going to slowly release. Maybe hug those knees in and just circle the legs around in both directions. And maybe let's just take the knees and circle them in opposite direction of one another. Again, loosening up the hip sockets. And go the other way. And then you're going to lower your feet and extend your legs, maybe arms by your sides, allowing your eyes to softly close. I highly encourage you to stop the video here and click on the link to the Shavasana video to go into a much deeper relaxation. Or maybe you just want to roll right into your bed. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this evening practice to help you settle into bed nicely and comfortably. Let me know if there's any other practices you'd like to see from me. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a wonderful evening.